because animals, in a larger part, they depict how human life should be. They live in harmony, they coexist with each other. It's an exhibition that's coming up, by the way. The exhibition will be called Harmonious Intrigues. So Harmonious Intrigues, basically, it's trying to pick on the life of wildlife as a harmonious tool, and the intrigue comes in the way their materials have been made. Coming up with the body of work has been quite intriguing.
Okay.
This is in the afternoon. It is done raining. Meshack Oiro's team is back to work. Welding and cutting, there are so many pieces of metals all around. Right in the corner, someone is tearing apart vehicle spring. Steel by steel, he's making this huge pile of metals. And this is already done sculpture, covered to be exhibited in his upcoming exhibition.
The exhibition itself will be held in Roslyn. There's a gallery called One Off in Roslyn. The number of pieces I'm going to take there, actually I'm going to take there more than 10 pieces, with more than 8 of these 10 being life-size sculptures, larger than life in some. And the pieces I'll be taking, they will be animal forms in action. They need to come out in large numbers, because what I'm going to demonstrate in the intriguing part, I'm going to demonstrate how you can clean your environment creatively by upcycling the materials around you. Not everything discarded around you is waste. And then I'm going to demonstrate the harmony that can be there between the two organic and inorganic material. Inorganic material in this case being the junk I've put together, and the nature which we are going to put it is the organic one. So I want to create a fusion here. That's the uniqueness that's going to be demonstrated in this exhibition called Harmonious Intrigues.
NCB The Best One TV visited him and we asked him some questions about him and his upcoming exhibition in December, and other interesting questions you would like to know about the Kenyan is reading sculpture artist.
Right. My name is Meshack Oiro. I'm a visual artist and a sculptor. I mostly work in mixed media, but my material of choice is junk and metal. I started it way back in 2013. 2012 is when I did it professionally. So till now I have more than 10 years in the practice. Yeah, so I must say when I started, I never used this style. I used to model, and then I used to use a lot of fiberglass. And as you know, fiberglass is a material that's made from petroleum products. So every time the prices went up, I used to pay more for my materials. So I looked for a subsidized way of doing the same thing, but on a low cost. So I decided to go the junk way. Yeah, my art needs sustainability, whereby, as you can see, it's upcycled material. We upcycle it. We don't recycle it, because we are trying to give it another life. So the sustainability comes in the sense that, as you can see, we are more than 5 people who are working on the same project. This means that we try to sustain ourselves financially and in the long run emotionally. We are trying to keep away from any kind of mental instability that may occur as lack of not working.
Okay.
In the second sense, I would say that it's sustainable in that our carbon print, we leave our carbon print clean. Because since 2015 up to date, we've managed to clean almost 15 tons of junk out of the ecosystem. So we are trying to sustain the environment in that sense. And as I mentioned earlier, we also try sustaining ourselves financially. Yeah, so it's not that they are not artists. Some of them are artists. Like Davey is an artist. but some of them are technicians. They are technicians in the sense they know the technical way of working with metal. So that's why I've included them in the team. For now, I chose animals because why not animals? Because animals, in a larger part, they depict how human life should be. They live in harmony, they coexist with each other. So from that aspect, I pick animals. But I also work on human forms and the rest. But it's only for this part of, it's an exhibition that's coming up, by the way. The exhibition will be called Harmonious Intrigues. So Harmonious Intrigues, basically, it's trying to pick on the life of wildlife as a harmonious tool. And the intrigue comes in the way their materials have been made. Coming up with the body of work has been quite intriguing. Called it Harmonious Intrigue. The exhibition itself will be held in Roslyn. There's a gallery called One-Off in Roslyn. The gallery itself has a large garden, so it is going to be a garden exhibition. The number of pieces I'm going to take there, actually I'm going to take there more than 10 pieces, with more than 8 of these 10 being life-size sculptures, larger than life in some. And the pieces I'll be taking, they will be animal forms in action. So I'll take more than 10 pieces. The show will happen end of December, starting January. The show will run for a month. It's a garden exhibition, and the name of the show is called Harmonious Intrigues. Well, first I will say that they need to come out in large numbers, because what I'm going to demonstrate in the intriguing part, I'm going to demonstrate how you can clean your environment creatively by upcycling the materials around you. Not everything discarded around you is waste, yeah? So I'm going to demonstrate this very clearly by the forms and the body of work I'll be having there. And then I'm going to demonstrate the harmony that can be there between the two organic and inorganic material. Inorganic material in this case being the junk I've put together, and the nature which we are going to put it is the organic one. So I want to create a fusion here. That's the uniqueness that's going to be demonstrated in this exhibition called Harmonious Intrigue. On the human forms you've seen, the human forms are a body of work. They are supposed to be exhibited in a gallery called the Rope Gallery. The Rope Gallery is a gallery that's in Uhuru Gardens Museum, yeah, along Langata Road. So what the Rope Gallery does, and what I was trying to do, I was trying to demonstrate these are the colonial injustices of people done to Africans in this country. And this happened around more than 50 years ago. The colonial did great injustices in this country. So the Rope Gallery is there to demonstrate the harsh conditions the earlier members of this country went through in the hands of the colonials. The Rope Gallery will demonstrate clearly the submissive postures that people were forced to put, like you are supposed to kneel down, you're supposed to carry your hands. When you are seated, your hands needed to be high up. So I want to demonstrate this, and at the same time use different materials, my kind of materials, in trying to bring this picture out to the public and to the world in general. The greater message I have to my fellow Africans and the world teenagers in general is that they must try and think outside the box. It's not sustainable to only depend on the white-collar jobs. We have the blue-collar jobs whereby you can use your hands to do your best and come up with any creativity means you have. Be it visual art, be it performing art, be it acting. Acting is performing. So any of these genres, if any of the young people hold, all you need to do is to think within yourself, try as little, because trying is not as much as not trying. Whatever you think is a challenge now won't be a challenge in the future. You just need to get out of your comfort zone and think outside the box, and everything will be all right.
Meshack Oiro is one of the leading sculpture artists in Kenya, specializing with wood and metal. His work has been exhibited in galleries and museums both local and internationally, including Fortuna Gallery in Australia and National Museum of Kenya. Meshack has also won several awards, including Best Male Artist Sculpturing Section in Buruburu Institute of Fine Arts. His work has been featured in the Kenyan's leading art publication, the Kenya Art Daily, alongside other big names in the art industry.